One of the most exciting chains in India, the Vedanta group over here in the World Economic Forum in Davos as well. They are involved in so many areas which have a significant bearing on India's economy. Priya Agarwal Hebbar joins us. Thank you very much, Priya, for being with us. Now, you know, your group is diverse. You deal with so many areas, but one of the areas which is really interesting is the semiconductor space. And I know there are announcements which will be made, but why has Vedanta put so much faith in semiconductors as being a critical part of the Indian economy?
You've got it? Okay. So thank you for having me here, first of all, Vishnu. And, I think, semiconductors is not the area that I look at personally, but from whatever I can tell you, in terms of, where the world is going and what the world is speaking about, we're talking about America, we're talking about China. Semiconductor is really what's building and what is really the future. It's some, and Vedanta has always been a company who likes to drive and likes to be a part of India's growth and development story. And what better than to, foray into a space like semiconductors, which is really the root of everything technology. There is no technology in the world without semiconductor, and if India can play a role in developing that, absolutely, why not?
And I guess resilient supply chains is what Vedanta is also looking at. We saw the Prime Minister visit the United States. There's been so much talk about the importance of resilient supply chains, that semiconductors cannot just come from one or two places in the world. And India is so big, our economy is so large, which I suppose is why we need to have it all in-house.
Absolutely. And I can, coming back towards, our home territory of mining and metal, our Prime Minister has said 2070 net zero carbon India. For that, we need 3 billion tons of metal. Now, do we want to spend, all our money importing that? Or we've only explored about 20% of the reserves that we have. So, it's an area that is so key to our net zero carbon future. It's the basis of the supply chain for that to happen. And we as India have to now stop being a net importer. We have to be net exporter. We have the capability.
Right. And let's talk a little bit about sustainability, since it is such a big theme over here at the World Economic Forum. It's also core to your group's beliefs, because it's not just the corporate beliefs, it's also the India goals which you have to sort of work towards. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
So, a few years ago, the term ESG was coined. And we got McKinsey in to work with us and benchmark and really devise and tell us what is the best way forward for a natural resources company in the area of ESG. And they came up with 9 goals. May it be net zero carbon before 2050, may it be going water positive before 2030, may it be impacting the lives of 100 million women and children. These are the kind of targets that we've taken and set along with McKinsey. And, we've set up a very powerful committee to make this happen. And today we're well on our way to achieving all of these goals, where there's no looking back. We are the largest, we have signed the largest contract for renewable power of 2 gigawatts in the country. In fact, the top 5 largest in the world. And we've already been the largest consumer of renewable power in the country. And these are areas that we're very, very serious about. And, going forward, even the metals that we focus on, we're focusing on, for example, silver. For us to set up solar panel manufacturing, silver is such a key ingredient. So it's inevitable in what we do as well. The entire ESG, the entire climate forecast plays a very, very crucial role. We've also committed $1 billion to electrify our entire fleet. We've had the first underground mining vehicle in the country, at Hindustan Zinc, and we're going far beyond just environment. We're empowering women. Women were not allowed to go underground in India in 2019, were they legalized. Hindustan Zinc was the first company to get women underground, and today we have women leading the way underground, and it's amazing.
In mining operations.
In mining operations, and they are doing heavy. They're lifting forklifts. They're the first women rescue team of India is at Hindustan Zinc, and these women come to me and they tell me that the safest we feel is when we're underground. So really, we're looking at ESG, we're looking at, this entire, in a very holistic manner, and we're very, very, focused on making sure we achieve that. I mean, I can even talk about water positivity.
Sure.
A lot of our plants are in water scarce areas of Rajasthan. We're already water positive there. More than 60% of our units are water positive already. And we are looking at being water positive by 2030 across all units. So very passionate project, and we will get there.
And there's the big demerger as well, which your group has been focusing on. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the demerger is a strategic course of action, and something that we've taken our shareholders account, and we know that this is the right thing to do for everybody. The fact is that investors today want to invest in pure play models. If someone wants to invest in silver, if someone wants to invest in recycling, if someone wants to invest in zinc, you get the option of investing in the pure play model that you would like to invest in. So it really is, and each of these metals and each of these sort of industry, whether it's you were talking about semiconductor, we're talking about display, all of them have such huge potential. Unless we demerge, we can't really make sure that we maximize the potential for all of them. So it really is the sensible way forward.
Priya, wonderful speaking to you. Priya Agarwal Hebbar talking to us about Vedanta, all that the future holds, whether it's semiconductors or the entire belief in sustainability, the importance of the demerger which is taking place. One of the most exciting corporates in India, a significant presence over here at the World Economic Forum.